Super Broly. In the Dragon Ball franchise, there's a huge debate on who has the greatest potential out of everyone, with Kakarot being able to unlock a form the gods themselves cannot reach in only 45 minutes. Gohan being able to go from completely washed to having the strongest battle in history. Frieza, after only 4 months of training, was able to go from Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku all the way to Super Saiyan Blue. But name me a character that can go from a warm-up for base Vegeta to matching a fusion. Broly, the legendary Saiyan whose power grows faster than the gods can predict. Being born around the same time as an angel and a future god of destruction, he was destined to be legendary. And just like his Z counterpart, he's stronger than any villain within Dragon Ball Z, with characters like Frieza and Cell being stated to have power to destroy the living universe, and Cell himself being stated to have infinite battle power, surpassing Kid Buu and Buhan, who can collapse the universe with alternate dimensions. And Broly is still stronger, which is insane because it was stated in the Broly movie that Broly is so strong that training against Paragus is next to doing no training at all, meaning his power just passively surpassed everyone in Dragon Ball Z. He puts this power on display as he fights against Kakarot and Vegeta after their win at the Universal Survival Tournament, where Kakarot was able to become the first mortal in existence to master Ultra Instinct and taking on the literal strongest fighters across the multiverse. But they never expected this.
My son, attack!
Broly attacks the king with his monstrous power, but this is nothing but a warm-up for him. However, he keeps evolving and getting faster and stronger with every single second that passes, eventually surpassing base form Vegeta, which is insane because Vegeta at this point in the series is thousands of times stronger than Super Saiyan God Kakarot in the Battle of Gods arc, as Kakarot and Vegeta were able to learn how to tap into and control God Ki on their own and putting that power into their base forms, with Super Saiyan God Kakarot in his fight with Beerus going to destroy not just the living universe, but 7 space-times within the macrocosm, with each one being an infinite realm, with the afterlife transcending dimensions that cannot be perceived from the mortal universe, with it being stated to transcend the concepts of space and time, with their battle even being stated to be super dimensional, and all of this universe-destroying power is condensed into their base forms. Most people are confused on why the universe isn't being threatened of being destroyed in battles after this, with characters getting hundreds of times stronger and having this power in their base forms, which I'll answer in another video, but for the short answer, Ki control. As Broly continues to fight, he forces Vegeta to use the legendary transformation of the Saiyan race and becomes a Super Saiyan. Broly is able to grow even faster as he quickly outmatches Vegeta again, as Vegeta states,
Damn it, he's learning as he fights!
This is actually pretty interesting, as we know Saiyans can adapt mid-battle to get an edge on their opponents. For example, Goku being able to adapt to Hit's time skip, and Vegeta being able to adapt to Jiren's movements, but we've never seen it done this fast before, as Broly gets so strong so quick that Vegeta decides to skip it and dives into a pool of energy, becoming a Super Saiyan God, with Vegeta literally stacking universe-crushing power on top of itself, and decides to finish off Broly for good. But it's not over. Out of nowhere, Broly's power skyrockets, and what comes out is a brand new form. Well, brand new to Super, as Broly was able to access the power of the Great Ape yet remain in his human form, calling this form Akari Broly. Broly was able to get so strong that within seconds, Super Saiyan God Vegeta's punches felt like nothing. Yup, this dude's a problem. But now it's time for Broly to fight against the hope of the universe, the age-old rivalry, the legendary Super Saiyan versus the legendary Super Saiyan. Broly fights against Kakarot, and now it's time to see who's the strongest, as Broly steamrolls through all of Kakarot's forms, reaching Super Saiyan God, where Kakarot is able to show an interesting ability called Godbind, where he's able to paralyze his opponents, yet Broly is so strong that he simply overpowers it and controls Kakarot. But now Kakarot shows him a new color that gets him 50 times stronger than his stacked Super Saiyan God. Broly fights against Kakarot as a Super Saiyan Blue, and it seems Broly is finally reaching his limit, but as Frieza is watching over the fight, he decides Broly needs a little push. Reminiscing on his battle against Kakarot on Namek, he knows Saiyans have a hidden power within themselves that can make this battle explode. Frieza kills Paragus to get Broly to channel that glow that he hates so much, and when Broly sees this, he realizes that he has nothing left except for his rage. As Broly's power starts to rise, Kakarot knows that this is the end. Broly completely loses his mind and finally snaps. Arising from the abyss is the true legendary Super Saiyan Broly. And just like the original Super Saiyan that couldn't control his power, Broly is completely lost in his rage. Vegeta decides to join the fight against Broly, but it's still not enough, and they decide the only way to win is to merge their powers together. Kakarot and Vegeta leave Broly to fight against Frieza while they go learn the Metamorph fusion. Vegeta and Kakarot mess it up 2 times in a row, and during this time Frieza is getting completely mollywopped for an hour straight. But then they were finally able to do it, the mix of the Prince of Destruction with a mortal who obtained the form of an angel, and what comes out is the angel born in hell. Gogeta arrives on the battlefield ready to fight against Broly, with their fusion's power not just being one added together, but significantly multiplied. As Gogeta and Broly fight, both of them are getting stronger and stronger, and this is becoming fun. But let's take a step back and think about how crazy this actually is, because Kakarot and Vegeta decide to skip going Kaioken and Evolution Blue, and thought the only way to win was to fuse together. Meaning Broly within only a couple of hours was able to go from base Vegeta to forcing them to use fusion, which is absolutely ridiculous. Broly even forces Gogeta to go Super Saiyan because of how fast Broly is growing. As they continue to fight, their power is going higher and higher, and it's becoming more and more unstable. And as both of their attacks connect, reality has been completely shattered. It was stated that this destruction of reality was super dimensional, which backs up the evidence from earlier. And as both of their powers continue to rise, Broly rises faster as he pulls forth all of his energy, finally bringing out the form that we know so well. Broly explodes with legendary power and becomes full power Super Saiyan Broly. Broly has gotten so strong that Gogeta's punches even as a Super Saiyan feel like nothing, and forces Gogeta to jump all the way to Super Saiyan Blue to finally put him down. As Gogeta and Broly continue to fight, Gogeta is hitting Broly with every attack in his arsenal, but Broly just keeps getting up. Gogeta realizes that Broly is eventually going to surpass him yet again and decides to end this. Gogeta charges up his energy for a dramatic finish, as Broly has finally reached his limit and he knows he's going to die. A legendary battle with a legendary conclusion. Before Broly is killed, his friends wish on the Dragon Balls to send Broly back to his home world, and this legendary battle is finally over. Kakarot states that Broly's power might have even surpassed Beerus himself, as Kakarot and Vegeta get stronger and stronger, unlocking brand new forms, and even Kakarot's son unlocking a brand new beast form. Broly's been training on Beerus' world. As Gohan concludes his strongest battle in history, it was stated that Perfected Cell Max might be even stronger than Broly, meaning Broly at this current point is the strongest Saiyan in history. Overall, Broly would scale to complex multi to outer versal depending on which argument you want to take, with infinite to irrelevant speed. In the end, I guess we finally got our answer on who has the greatest potential out of everyone, as Broly was able to go from base Vegeta all the way to Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta in only a couple of hours, and after training on Beerus' world has statements of being the strongest Saiyan. But Broly isn't just a monster, he's a devil. What's up guys, it's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And make sure you guys go follow the TikTok and join the Discord server. All the links for those will be in the description. But tell me in the comments, who do you think has greater potential than the legendary Super Saiyan Broly?